Hello everyone, Living Tomo here, continuing back off with manga updates from the beginning of the year. This is the BL, which I last left off on from the other video. Dramatical Murder Re-code art book. This is the third game in the installment of the Dramatical Murder series. This was released in February. Then in January, this one-shot BL called Shujinkou ni Nante Narenai, which is by Kuroki Enuko, and they have the English title is I Can't Be a Hero. I would say I can't become a hero if I was going to translate that, if you're going to use the word hero, because Shujinko actually means lead or main character within a story. So I'd probably say like I can't become the lead, but or the main character, I would say. I don't know. It's hard to tell which one would fit better. Hero, lead, main character, all very similar. So, once again, I apologize for being really late on these. All this stuff came up, and especially right before Anime Expo, things are getting busy. I'm trying to make a lighter, more airier costume for myself because it tends to get really hot down at Anime Expo. So I tried to think of an Anubis costume, but it's not going so well, so I'm kind of preoccupied with that among many other things. And so if you are going to Anime Expo, hopefully I'll see you there, and I'll be dressed up in an Anubis type way. I will show a picture if I complete that costume. If not, I'll stick to my Mad Hatter and Pirate outfit because that's like the only two outfits that I have other than this new one that I'm trying to create. And those are a little bit more hot related, like because they're heavy coats, and you know it's really hard to go in those. But anywho, I will get back on to going over these. So this is the BL portion of the manga that I bought in January. I will go over this one shot first. So this is Shujinkou ni Nante Narenai, and I thought it was cute. It has 3 short stories within it. It has the bulk is these 2 leads, and on the cover here, so like he thinks that he can't become somebody's main character, but that's his best friend, and his best friend's been in love with him. So basically it's all about them, and I thought it was really cute. As you can see, the artwork is quite gorgeous. It reminds me of this other person's art that I really enjoyed and liked. Then there's another little like short in between this one and then another story. There's like a short little bit. It's really short, like only a couple pages, about a different couple. And then there's another one that has a different couple, but they all looked so similar, so I thought it was all about them. And so like I bought it just based on that, but usually I like my one-shots to be all based on one couple or one character. But I'm fine if it has multiple stories within. It's just as long as they're good. And these ones were good. So this one's a cute one. I will skim through this briefly just to let you know what the inside looks like. So there's of course the color cover. And so then there's this. Hopefully you'll be able to see it okay. So that's them. That's the 2 leads in the front. And it's more story based rather than ecchi. There's some hot ecchi scenes, but otherwise it's mainly just story. It is all kanji based, as you can see here. There's no furigana next to it, but it wasn't that hard to read actually. Some of these aren't too bad. And then there's this story with these two guys right here. That's very short, very light. Nothing really happens with them too much. Just to somehow like something goes in the wrong bed and it's just weird. And then there's this, and this is the last story that takes up the rest of the manga. And it's cute. So, as you can see why I would mistake them for the same characters, because they all do kind of look very similar. But I thought this was a good one. So I highly recommend it if you like one-shot BLs. I thought they did a really good job. Now on to the main one that everybody's probably most interested, Dramatical Murder Re-code art book. This is the 3rd game within the game installment of Dramatical Murder series. And the only difference that I can see from the other 2 games is that it has a route for Mizuki. and that's probably what everybody's been looking for. Otherwise, the art book itself is based the same way they do. I'll show you from the back here. Oh, and here's the price. $38.75 at Kinokuniya. Release date is February. So, typical here, they just have this layout of the scenes. Then here's the good and bad endings for Mizuki. So, you know, it's all his route. It's a little bit dark there, so I don't know if you can see clearly. But they have the story. So they always have the good and bad endings of everybody. So this is Ren, and the guys who look like twins, but they're not twins, Trip and Trap. And Clear, Mink. Noise is everybody's favorite, one of everybody's favorite. For me personally, I like Kojaku and then Noise. For me, Kojaku is my best and makes the most sense with Alba, in my opinion. I really want a freaking figure for her, whether it be a Nendoroid figure or another tall figure, but I really want a Kojak figure. He is like really my utmost favorite, best character from the series. And there is him. Alba related. So there's story, and then they have the character shots like this. And they have the big ones for the mains. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's similar to all the others. And then the only differences are these little pictures here. They're different. And that's everything for the art book. So that covers these two. And I will go over the rest of them from the beginning of the year, January lot pickup. And then hopefully I'll be able to slowly continue on because I've got a lot to go over next. Anyways, thank you for sticking with me and listening to everything and checking out my stuff that I purchase. Thank you for watching.